Hello, this is Rob Lambert with AssetProtectionTraining.com. 2 hours ago, the inevitable was finally announced by Bloomberg. Apparently, the Swiss and the United States authorities are awfully close to an agreement whereby 11 of the largest banks in the world, not all of them in Switzerland, just most of them in Switzerland, a few in Liechtenstein, have basically agreed to pay billions, yes, that's billions, many billions, to Uncle Sam because the banks criminally cooperated with U.S. citizens to open and maintain secret bank accounts designed to keep Uncle Sam from being able to collect taxes. The banks conspired with a bunch of crooked Americans to hide money. Used to be the United States didn't have the resources, the capacity to discover offshore accounts. They really were secret. But that has all changed, and I've been saying this for years. You really need to know it. You really need to get it into your system. In another few months, there'll be tens of thousands, maybe more than 50,000 U.S. people being criminally prosecuted or pursued because they opened up offshore bank accounts and did not take the simple step of reporting those accounts to Uncle Sam with an FBAR. It's a simple little report. It takes 15 minutes. It does not increase your audit risk. And believe me, if any of you who read the second rule of asset protection, which is no country in the world automatically enforces U.S. judgments, knows that an asset protection plan often involves an offshore bank account. What I wanted you to know is that it's completely secret when it comes to civil, but not when it comes to criminal. And here's what I want to show you. Bank secrecy. The IRS is close to getting full information on tens of thousands, probably closer to 50,000, of unreported offshore accounts belonging to U.S. citizens. Many of those people will go to jail. We don't have room for all of them, but many of them will pay huge fines. And remember, these are people that were arrogant enough to not take advantage of the program that just finished, where they could come clean, report their unreported accounts, and receive amnesty. That's not happening anymore. They're looking at sharing a cell with Bubba or paying huge penalties. And the big Swiss banks are soon to pay billions in fines to Uncle Sam. These banks include HSBC, one of the largest in the world, Credit Suisse, one of the largest in the world, and 9 others, huge household name banks. And they're going to give away their information to Uncle Sam. How does this happen? Why does this happen? Why is bank secrecy dead when it comes to Uncle Sam? Well, it's dead because the Patriot Act gives Uncle Sam, gives the IRS, the right to take away a bank's capacity to use our federal fund system to clear funds. If they do not cooperate with the U.S., we basically can put the bank out of business. They can't use our toys. They can't transfer money. They can't operate in the United States. They will actually lose their license if they commit a crime. And 7 of these banks have been indicted criminally. So it's a great big deal. The bottom line is, and every single listener needs to hear this, you must report all offshore bank accounts. Fill out the FBAR report. It's done. You're safe. It doesn't hurt you. Now, what does that mean with respect to civil liability? Well, the answer is nothing. What does all of this bank secrecy degradation mean to you if you're fighting with your wife, if you're fighting with your husband, if you're fighting with your business partner, if you're fighting with somebody who claims you committed a tort? Well, the bottom line is it means absolutely nothing to you. It does mean that you're going to have a bigger problem getting an offshore bank account. The banks will be less desirous of working with you, but believe me, there's plenty of good banks, Fortune 50 banks, that will still do business with you if you come in correctly and are clearly an honorable, decent person with able to meet their minimums. And sometimes those minimums can be scary high, but there are reasonable banks that don't have ridiculously high minimums. What does this mean to you? The answer is it means absolutely nothing to you if you're a normal human being fighting a normal civil lawsuit. But if you're thinking you're going to hide behind secrecy and save taxes, you made a horrible mistake. You're in the wrong place. You are going to get caught. Do not do it. Ever, ever, ever. Thank you very much, and look forward to hearing from you.